Hey guys, this is CyberKnight 8610, and I have a Crystal Beast deck profile for you guys today. This is more of an XC Synchro Crystal Beast deck. I will probably have another update on this, just showing an XC version, because XCs are really helpful to Crystal Beasts. So yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy. Anyway, here's the first Crystal Beast, of course the best Crystal Beast, in my opinion, and that is Sapphire Pegasus. And it's really an amazing card. I wish more archetypes had cards that were this good, that really helped out with their themes. And it's just really amazing. You should always have 3 in every Crystal Beast version, really. Alright, and let's see. 2 Ruby Carbuncle. Another one, 2 seems like the perfect number, because if you have like 3, it can be a dead draw. And of course, you need more than 1, so it seems like 2 really works. It works really well in this deck, though. I don't know about all Crystal Beast versions, but it kind of seems like 2 would always be the perfect number, in my opinion. 3 Topaz Tiger. Topaz comes in handy a lot, being he's pretty powerful. I mean, he's probably, the 3rd best Crystal Beast monster out there. Has a pretty good attack, especially with his effect, and yeah, it's a pretty good card. And it comes in handy because of that it is a beast, and you will see why that is, because this deck uses a lot of Beast and Beast Warriors, which is kind of, it kind of uses the same draw engine of the Quantum Mirror Turbo deck that I've shown you guys before. 2 Amber Mammoth, though. Another one that's good. I only run 2 because I don't see him being as useful, of course, as Topaz. When I've tested him out, he hadn't really been as useful. His effect isn't really that great, which is kind of disappointing, but it still has an alright attack, and being level 4, that comes handy as well. Let's see, we have 2 Beast King Barbaros. A lot of people are like, why in the world would you use that card? Well, it comes in handy because you can normal summon him, and he'll get 1,900 attack, of course. You go against someone that uses Skill Drain, I mean, that just destroys them. And then, with the Crystal Beast, they storm the field so quickly, I can sacrifice 3 to get them out, and then wipe out the field. So yeah, that comes in handy a lot. It's way more useful than you would think, and being a Beast Warrior, it fits with the draw engine. 2 Summoner Monk, it mainly is just kind of a tech card that will come in handy for, XC summoning, Synchro summoning, different things like that. That's really the only use for it. Let's see, we have 2 Effect Vader. It's basically, I'm using it because it's a tuner, and it's kind of a useful tuner that you can use because its effect is really good, and I don't really use its effect, though, that often. I mainly use it for just being a tuner, though, in this deck, and it does come in handy because I know I have that other option, if needed, to use its effect as well. Alright, and let's see, our last 2 monsters are 2 Gen X Ally Birdman, an amazing tuner monster that at 3 is really good because I needed like a level 3, and it would really come in handy. Its effect really comes in handy with the theme of the deck, and yeah, it's really, I think it's Summoner Monk, Effect Vader, and Gen X Ally that are the only ones that aren't Beast or Beast Warrior. So yeah, they're the only ones that kind of go against the draw engine, but really it doesn't matter with it only being, just 6 cards, so yeah, it really doesn't matter, and they don't get in the way too much, and they really help out with, of course, the Synchro summoning. Alright, now for the spell cards. I'll move these out of the way for now. And Crystal Abundance. I'm only running 1 because this deck can use Crystal Abundance, but it's not really a Crystal Beast Abundance OTK deck, OTK means 1 turn kill, for people that might not know that. There are a lot of deck variants of Crystal Beast that use that, but I feel like 1 is just perfect. If I ran more than 1, it would become a dead draw, and I've tried that, and it seems like 1 is just the perfect number for this version. Alright, and let's see, we have 2 Crystal Beacon, Blessing, sorry. Crystal Blessing is a really good card, of course. It's one of the best cards for this archetype, and it really comes in handy, of course. It's saved me a lot, and it helps you storm the field and stuff even faster. Alright, we have 2 Ancient City Rainbow Ruins. It's a good field spell card, but I don't really like running 3 of them. That's right, I feel like 2 is perfect. With 2, it doesn't become a dead draw as much. I don't usually use this card that often anyway, unless I, happen to draw, and most of the time it becomes a dead draw anyway. So really, because I normally go ahead for the XC summoning and Synchro summoning as soon as possible, so I don't usually have, all the Crystal Beasts in the spell card zone that often. That's the reason I also don't run more than 1 Abundance. I've tried out 3, it just did not work for me. 2 seems to work a lot better, it comes in handy a lot better, because you draw it, it seems like, when you need it more, for some weird reason. Usually if I had 3, though, it would be like that moment where I really need to draw a certain card, and I would end up getting another of the Ancient City, and it would just totally destroy me. Let's see, of course, Monster Reborn, that's just kind of basic, of course. Your 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, no Heavy Storm, of course, and a Dark Hole. And for the rest of the spells, because there's a lot of spells in the Crystal Beast deck, we have 2 Rare Value. It's kind of a staple, I guess you would say, in a Crystal Beast deck. It's a good draw engine. Not really the main draw engine of the deck, but it's really helpful when you need it. 2 Crystal Release. It helps with attack power, but I mainly like a second effect to help you search out more Crystal Beasts, of course. So yeah, and 2 Crystal Beacon, another one that works great with Blessings, amazing card, and it can really help you get the Crystal Beast from your graveyard and Swarm and everything. It's a really good card. Crystal Promise, it's basically another Monster Reborn for Crystal Beasts, and it really comes in handy a lot. I mean, you can use that on Carbuncle and, you know, other Crystal Beasts, and it can really come in handy, especially with Carbuncle, because he can special summon all the others in your spell and trap card zone. And I'm testing out 3 Duality. Duality comes in handy a lot. I don't see it really going against my special summoning, you know. So yeah, it seems to work pretty good. So I'm going to continue to test it out as well. I will have some duel videos using this deck too sometime soon. I've been testing out a lot. It's been a lot of fun to use. I can XC summon monsters like crazy when this deck does just right. I mean, you can XC summon basically the whole field. Alright, now for the traps. I don't think there's many traps. Let's see, we have 3 Horn of the Phantom Beast. This is the main draw engine, because with this card, your Beast and Beast Warrior monsters go up by 800 attack points. Let me move them up so you can see them in the camera a little better. Also, whenever that monster equipped with this destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you get to draw a card every time. So yeah, it comes in handy. It really helps you with draw engine. Plus, you know, you can use it to run over your opponent's monsters. Really amazing card. Helps me a lot in my Kwakimeru Turbo deck, as well as this one. And like I said, it helps with that attack power easily, but that draw engine is just really nice as well. That's the reason there's so many Beast and Beast Warriors, and why Barbaros really comes in handy as well in this deck. Also, let's see, the rest of our traps are Starlight Road. Comes in handy, of course, for the heavy storms and stuff like that. So yeah, it comes in handy, of course. And Torrential Tribute, just kind of a staple card I like to have. Alright, now for the extra deck. Let's see, got them over here. Alright, for the C's first, I guess. Number 20, Giga Brilliant. A lot of people don't give this guy the credit he deserves. It's a really good card. It really comes in handy in this because you can use Carbuncle to bring this guy out really easy, actually. And yeah, I've seen this card come in handy for a lot of people too. I mean, there are a lot of other archetypes that can really use this card. I think it's way underhyped because it is actually a pretty good one. I'm not saying it's one of the best, but it's pretty good right now. Especially if a deck that really swarms, and I've noticed this card has really helped me out a lot. So yeah, I would always run one in any Crystal Beast deck that can, you know, that you use Xyz with. Livier Sea Dragon, it's just kind of there because it's kind of like a staple XC, and you know, it's possible to bring out, of course, for different situations. And a Leviathan Dragon, another kind of underrated one, really comes in handy though. I like has a good attack, and I can't wait till I get a ghost one of these because it's really nice artwork, I think, on that card. Steel Swarm Roach kind of comes in handy, way overhyped card. You know, I don't really ever summon that card. And it's just not really useful. I mainly go for, of course, the 2 Utopia. I always run 2 Utopia, it seems like in every deck these days, because it is so easy to bring that card out, and it's really useful. And I'm running 1 Illuminite. Yes, Illuminite. Amazing card to have in ultimate form. It looks really cool. It's actually possible to bring out in this deck, which is pretty amazing. It has its own kind of draw engine, comes in handy, of course, and yeah, it's a really nice card. Alright, and for our Synchros, we have Magical Android, because level 5s are really easy, so we got Catastor, and I've kind of thrown in just Hyper Librarian. I think I might need to add in a few more XCs, but like I said, this is kind of still in the testing stages. I might just end up with just an XC version of Crystal Beast. Bionic, Gaia Knight, just for the attack power. I really like using a Gaia Knight, and it comes in handy a lot. I've seen that card, you know, can come in handy sometimes more than Bionic because the attack power and stuff, because sometimes you just know your opponent's going to Synchro summon their next turn to something like Stardust, and Gaia Knight can, you know, fight against Stardust really easily. Finally have a Ghost Black Rose. Yeah, it's awesome looking. Little damage, but it's still awesome. So yeah, of course, Black Rose, I think I can bring out, yeah, 7's pretty easy as well. Stardust, I don't know if he's really possible to bring out, but I gotta have him for Starlight Road. I'm trying to think, and I don't really... You would have to have everything just so to bring him out, and that would be kind of a pain to do. You'd have to end up using, like, Effect Veiler, Ruby Carbuncle, and one of the level 4s, you know, so it wouldn't be too easy. But for Starlight Road, of course, and he's the Ghost version, for people that might not be able to see. It's kind of hard, I know, on camera to see Ghost Rares. But there, you should be able to see it pretty good. and Trishula, just because. So yeah, though, that's the Crystal Beast deck. It's a lot of fun to use. I know it doesn't run Rainbow Dragon. I know a lot of people are probably really upset about that. Rainbow Dragon's a good card and all. I really like Rainbow Dragon. It's just that then you have to run cards like the Eagle and, of course, the Turtle one or Tortoise. The Tortoise one is actually alright because you could end up going with Black Ray Lancer using it, you know, because they're level 3s, if I'm not mistaken, and being water, you could use 2 of them to make a Black Ray Lancer. So I've thought about going that route as well. I might try that whenever I try more of the XC version, but who knows. So yeah, though, if anyone has any great ideas how to make this deck any better, please tell me, of course, in the comments, you know, constructive criticism, of course. And I will have some duel videos using this really soon, hopefully. I know with all the Christmas stuff, I'm going to be extremely busy. But hopefully sometime really soon. And I will have the Ice Barrier deck, I think, sometime after this video is uploaded, as well as Glare Beast deck sometimes really soon. And I'm working on the Ghosto deck. I might end up just recording that one off Dueling Network. And I'm going to continue working on, of course, the actual deck, too, because I'm actually getting the cards to make it. But that might be a while. So I might just go with Dueling Network. If that's alright with you guys, please tell me, of course, in the comments. And yeah, so, like I said, please tell me what you think. And please subscribe and please like this video. Alright? So yeah, that's all. Bye, guys. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed my latest video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button if you enjoyed this video. Also be sure to check out the links in the description. Check out my Facebook, Twitter, and website, cyberknight.com. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.